From this year onwards, the syllabus has changed and students are required to learn to write an essay. And if you would like to learn to write an essay, you have come to the right place. Welcome to English Step by Step. My name is Miss Wee, and today I will be teaching you how to write an essay. So an essay has 4 parts. First, we have the introduction, in which we should provide some background information on the issue being discussed. And then in the first body paragraph, we want to present one side of the argument. In the second body paragraph, we will present the other side of the argument. And finally, in the conclusion, we should state which side we are on and why. So here are the steps as usual. First, we read the question and highlight the keywords. Then we plan the answer. So we will provide arguments for both sides of the argument, and we will also develop our points. And then we will write the essay. Now for an essay, there will be no heading or title. And lastly, we will check our writing. Here is a sample question. In class, you have discussed whether students should be allowed to bring mobile phones to school. Your teacher has asked you to write an essay about it. I have highlighted this in red because it is important. In your essay, give your opinion whether teenagers should be allowed to bring mobile phones to school. Now here are some comments from your classmates. I need to call my parents to let them know what time to pick me up. It's so annoying when someone's phone rings in class. I need it to do research. I can't afford a phone and it's embarrassing because everyone has one. There are 2 points in favor of allowing students to bring mobile phones to school, and there are 2 points against. Now write an essay for your teacher. So we have read the question. I've also highlighted the keywords. Now we shall plan our answer. And here I have taken the 2 points from the prompt and another 2 points from the prompt. The third point is mine, and I've developed all the points. So here we have arguments in favor of allowing mobile phones in school. Students need to call their parents to let them know what time to pick them up. Development, they may have to stay back in school for activities or group projects. Students can use their phones to do research. There are many useful apps on phones these days that can aid students in their studies. And this is my own point. It is safer to have a phone around in case of emergencies. Development, students can call emergency services immediately. Then we have arguments against allowing mobile phones in school. It is annoying when someone's phone rings in class. Development, it distracts the entire class and the teacher. Some students can't afford a phone and it's embarrassing for them because everyone has one. So it's not fair to the poorer students. My own point, it can get stolen. Mobile phones are so expensive. So we have done step 1 and step 2. Now we will write the essay without a heading. So you can see that I have 4 paragraphs. Nowadays, most schools do not allow mobile phones on campus. There are advantages and disadvantages to allowing students to bring their phones to school. So I have a very quick introduction. Moving on to the body paragraph. On the one hand, having a phone can be advantageous. Firstly, students would be able to contact their parents should there be any alteration in pickup time due to extra activities. Secondly, phones are valuable resources for students to conduct research. Most importantly, it is safer for them to be able to call emergency services directly in the event of a crisis. So I have 3 points here, 2 from the prompt and 1 of my own. Now moving on to the other side. On the other hand, phones can cause problems as they can be very distracting, especially if they start ringing in class. Moreover, phones are expensive and susceptible to theft. Furthermore, it may be more equitable to prohibit mobile phones in school since not all students can afford them. In conclusion, I believe that students should be allowed to bring mobile phones to school. Technology plays a major role in our future and its use should be encouraged. With the right rules, potential issues can be managed effectively. So I've done step 1, 2, and 3. We're going to check the writing. For more than these things, we're also going to check if we have fulfilled the examiner's requirements. So now let's look at the structure. I have introduction. I have arguments for one side of the argument and then arguments for the other side of the argument. Finally, I have a conclusion in which I state my opinion. So I have 3 points, 2 from the prompt, and I have also my own points. I have developed the points from the prompt. I have used linking words like these in purple. I have also used less common vocabulary like the ones that are underlined. So reminders, make sure that you answer the question. Remember to develop the points that you use from the prompt. And remember to add your own points. For an essay, you do not need a heading, but you have to use a formal register, so no contractions or idioms. And remember to check your work. Before we end, I just want to talk about the differences between an article and an essay because they are very similar. The purpose of an article is to inform and persuade, whereas for an essay, it is to explore a specific idea or argument. The register for an article is informal or semi-formal, but for an essay, it is formal. The audience, it's usually your schoolmates. And for an essay, the audience is usually your teacher. The structure of an article, the main difference between article and essay is that an article has a heading, whereas an essay does not. I have made other videos such as this, and this, and this, and also vocabulary. So do watch them. These are the ones that I will be doing soon. I have done essay already, and I would be doing the others soon. So remember to like and subscribe and get notified. Thank you. And if you have questions, please leave a comment below.